In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make your key at the bottom of their page, as well as how to insert the picture and start numbering your cells. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to insert a key at the very bottom of our grid. So I'm going to skip a row and I'm going to start in the first box and I'm going to type in the word key. And then below that, I'm going to assign every color a number. So in my picture, I have to look at all of the different colors. So I'm going to start with 1, and then in the cell next to 1, I'm going to type the color that it's going to represent. So for my picture, 1 is going to represent black. Okay, then I would go on to the next one. I'd go with 2, and I would pick a color that will represent 2. So in my picture, it might be white. And I would do this for every single color in your entire picture. Okay, if you don't remember what your picture looks like, just go back to Google and you can take a look at your picture. So I'm going to give you a moment to fill out your key. Okay, so by now you should have finished filling out your key. You can also always go back and add colors if you need to whenever you start doing your own custom backgrounds. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to scroll up to the top and we're going to be inserting our picture that we saved in the last video so we can use it as a guide to fill in our boxes. So to insert a picture, I'm going to go up to Insert. I'm going to go down to Image. I'm going to find my picture. So wherever you have your picture. So I'm going to choose my image. I'm going to find my unicorn. I'm going to open it up. If your image is out large size, you will need to resize it. Okay, for a second there, I thought I lost my picture. If your picture goes down to the bottom, just kind of drag it up closer to the top of the page. Okay. If you want to resize it to make it larger, you can make it larger, you can make it smaller, whatever you would like to do. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start and I'm going to fill in my boxes. I'm not worried about the background right now, so those can be left blank. When you're done filling out your image, then you'll go back and you'll design a background however you want, whether it be stripes, solid background, a scene, that's up to you. So I'm going to start with my black because I usually find an outline to be the easiest thing to do first. There's a lot of counting involved in this. You will have to make sure that you count properly so you can number your boxes. Okay, so I know that I have to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 columns. And then I have to go down one row to start my first black. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I have to go down 1 and I'm going to put number 1. Okay, it gets a lot easier the further you get along. Just starting is going to take a little bit longer for you. So then I'm going to know if I go below that, my next black is over here on the side. And I also know that I have 1 black here and then I have 3 blacks underneath. So I can either type in the number 1 multiple times, or if I have cells that are the same color in the same area, I can use the fill handle. The fill handle is going to be this little blue square. If I click on that blue square, I can drag it down, and when I let go, it will copy the number. Okay, so if you need to pause this video as many times as you'd like, you're going to fill in your numbers and just make sure that you are counting. Like I said, it does get a lot faster once you start because you'll have something to go off of. It does take a few more minutes to get used to it. And again, just move your picture as you begin working. You can resize your picture. I like to work in chunks. So for example, I might do the entire horn. I might outline it in black and then go back, fill it in with the blue numbers. Then I might work on this rainbow hair, maybe an ear. Okay, so you don't have to do the entire outline at once. It's however you would like to do it. You can also copy and paste. So if I wanted to Control C, and if I needed to paste this, I can click on the cell, Control V, and do a paste. Whatever works for you. Once you are finished, you go back and take all the extra empty white space that you have on your picture and design a background. As I did a really detailed background. So when I colored mine in, it looks really detailed. You can do a solid color, that is up to you. Your main focus is to get your design done. So in my case, I had to get my unicorn done. If I add any new colors to my grid, please make sure that you add them to the key at the bottom. Once I'm done entering all of my numbers on my grid, I can delete my picture, and I want to make sure that I highlight all of my numbers. So I want to highlight every number that I put in my grid except the key. Don't touch the key yet. So I'm going to highlight all this, and I want to make sure that I center align all of my numbers. Okay, so right now your numbers should be probably left aligned. I want to center them. So once you're finished with that, this is going to be your finished product. Next, you are going to watch the video on how to do conditional formatting, which will give us our final product filled in and colored.